Hello, my dear one. I'm so glad you're here. I want you to take a deep breath right now and just be with me for a little while. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind settle. You've been doing so much, carrying so much, thinking so much. And here, at this moment, I want you to know it's okay to pause. You're not behind. You're not doing it wrong. You are here, and that is enough. So many of us have grown up believing that we have to chase and struggle to be worthy. We've been taught that we have to work hard to deserve abundance, that it's something outside of us, something we must earn. But my love, I want to gently remind you of something. Abundance is not far away. It is not hidden from you. It is within you. The flow of life that breathes you, that guides the stars, that turns seeds into forests. That very same life energy flows through you. You are already connected to it. Sometimes we can feel so stuck, as though we are spinning our wheels and nothing is changing. We look at the bills, the responsibilities, the dreams we haven't yet lived, and it feels heavy. I understand. That weight you feel is real, but it doesn't have to define your journey. I want to share something today that may sound simple, but carries great power. We are going to explore a gentle way to open up the energy within you, a way to send a message to the universe saying, I am ready to receive. But before we move there, just feel this with me. You are not broken. You are not lacking. You are not less than. Right now, no matter what is happening in your life, you are whole. And from that wholeness, everything can begin to shift. You see, life responds to the energy we hold, not the noise in our heads, but the quiet, deep beliefs we carry. If those beliefs are rooted in fear, scarcity, or unworthiness, it's like building a wall that blocks the very things we want to receive. But when we start to nurture a new truth, that we are loved, that we are safe, that we are supported, those walls begin to soften, and slowly the river of abundance can begin to flow again. This is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's not about forcing positivity. It's about gently choosing to believe that you deserve to feel good, that you are allowed to receive love, joy, peace, and yes, financial well-being too. You are allowed to thrive. So today, let's explore what that means. Let's begin the journey of reconnecting with the part of you that already knows how to receive. Let's quiet the noise of doubt and turn up the voice of inner truth. Because that truth is always whispering, you are enough, you are worthy, you are ready. When we talk about abundance, so many people think it means piles of money or luxurious things. And while those things can be beautiful and enjoyable, they are not the full picture of abundance. Abundance is so much more than material wealth. It is the feeling of being supported, the feeling of waking up in the morning with peace in your heart, knowing that everything you need will come to you at the right time. It's the smile of someone you love. It's the comfort of your own breath. It's the joy of being alive. You see, the universe doesn't measure success by how much we have in our bank account. The universe is always responding to our energy, and abundance is simply the natural state of life. Look around you. Trees don't worry about how many leaves they grow. Flowers don't count how many petals they have. The ocean doesn't worry about running out of waves. Abundance is everywhere, in nature, in love, in joy, and it is your birthright too. Many people carry the silent belief that there's only so much to go around. that if someone else has more, there must be less for them. But this is not true. The truth is that abundance is infinite. There is more than enough for everyone. When we believe this, really believe it, something begins to shift inside us. We stop competing. We stop comparing. We stop feeling like we are not enough. Instead, we begin to open. We begin to say, I am ready. We start to notice the small blessings around us, the warm cup of tea, the kind word, the unexpected solution. And as we notice them, we align ourselves with that energy. The more we acknowledge what is working, the more the universe shows us how much more there is to come. The first step to activating this flow of abundance is to understand that it already exists. You don't need to create it. You simply need to tune into it. Like turning the dial on a radio, when we shift our thoughts from fear to trust, from lack to love, we find ourselves in harmony with the abundance that's already here. And yes, thoughts are powerful, but they're not the only part of this. Our bodies are also deeply connected to the energy we carry. Our hands, especially, are full of energy. They create, they give, they receive. They carry stories, emotions, and symbols. For centuries, different cultures have used hand positions, called mudras, to direct energy, to heal, to connect with the divine. Your body listens to you. When you feel afraid, it tightens. When you feel safe, it relaxes. When you feel open, it flows. Our hands are extensions of the heart. When we place them in certain ways, we are not just making a shape. We are sending a message that says, I am open to receive. I trust the flow. I welcome all that is good. It's like speaking to the universe without words, a silent signal that says, yes, I'm ready. And when we do this with intention, it can be deeply healing. Now, I want you to imagine that your thoughts, your body, and your energy are like instruments in an orchestra. When one is out of tune, things feel jarring, disconnected. But when they are all in harmony, the music becomes beautiful. That's what we are doing here. We are gently tuning your energy to the frequency of abundance. It's not about getting it perfect. It's about feeling your way into it. Sometimes people think they have to be positive all the time to manifest abundance. That's not true. You can feel sadness, confusion, even frustration, and still open your heart to receive. Because this isn't about pretending. It's about choosing to believe again and again that you are loved, that you are supported, and that life wants to bless you. Using your body, your breath, your hands, your presence is a beautiful way to ground that belief into your daily life. The hand gesture I will show you is simple yet sacred. You don't need anything special, just your own willingness. The gesture is not a magic trick. It is a reminder, a way to come home to yourself, a way to say, I no longer resist what is mine. I no longer fear what is good. I welcome joy. I welcome peace. I welcome prosperity. And when you combine this with loving thoughts, with words that affirm your worth, you become a magnet for all that life is longing to give you. You align yourself with the natural flow of the universe. You stop chasing and begin receiving. You might notice the world around you start to shift. Opportunities may appear. Ideas may come. Support may show up in unexpected ways. This is not a coincidence. It is the result of your alignment. You have activated the signal within you that says, I am available for miracles. So let's take this journey together with gentleness, with love, with trust. Let us explore how a simple movement of your hands can awaken the abundance that has been waiting for you all along. Not because you have to earn it, not because you have to fix yourself, but because you are already worthy. You are already enough, and abundance has been waiting for you to remember. Now that we've begun to feel this deep truth, this remembrance of your worth and the natural abundance that surrounds you, let us gently turn towards your body, your beautiful, wise body. It is always speaking to you, always carrying your experiences, your emotions, your longings. Your body does not forget. It remembers the joy, yes, but also the tension, the fear, the resistance we sometimes hold without even realizing it. That's why we're going to focus now on a simple yet powerful tool, your hands. Your hands are not just tools for doing, they are sacred instruments of energy. They give, they receive, they create, they heal, and they hold stories, generations of belief systems and emotions. But today, we choose to use them in a new way. We choose to turn them into messengers of our intention and instruments of abundance. There is a particular hand gesture that I want to guide you into, a gentle posture that speaks the language of openness, of allowance, of flow. When you bring your fingers together in a certain way, when you hold them with love and focus, something shifts. Not because of superstition, but because of energy. The universe is always listening, and our body is part of the conversation. This gesture is about creating space. It's about softening the grip we often carry in our lives, on money, on outcomes, on control. When our energy is tight, closed, clenched, it tells life, I don't trust you. But when we open, even a little, it tells life, I am willing. And that willingness, that tiny shift, can move mountains. Let your hands become a symbol of that willingness, a symbol of your trust in the process of life. I encourage you to hold your palms facing upward, fingers gently relaxed or lightly touching in a way that feels natural and soft. This is the posture of receiving, not demanding, not grasping, receiving. As you hold this posture, breathe deeply. Let the breath flow in and out of your body without force. Just let it be. With each breath, feel yourself softening. With each moment, feel yourself relaxing, knowing that you are supported, that you are safe, that you don't have to carry it all on your own anymore. This gesture becomes your silent prayer, a prayer without words, a prayer that simply says, I am open. You can do this while sitting quietly, during meditation, or even just while resting for a few minutes in your day. There's no need for ritual or perfection. What matters is your energy, your intention, your willingness. I know that many of us have been taught to fear receiving, to believe that asking for more is selfish or greedy, but those beliefs are not the truth. You were born to receive love, support, and joy. You were born to feel nourished, not drained. When you open your hands, you are not taking from anyone. You are stepping into your natural role as a channel for good. As you receive, you also give. And the more you receive with love, the more love you have to share. So let your hands be a reminder. It is safe to receive. It is safe to be supported. It is safe to welcome abundance. Let this gesture become a part of your daily life, a sacred pause, a moment of reconnection. No matter where you are, no matter how much noise is around you, you can always return to this quiet, powerful gesture. And now, let's talk about something else that helps awaken this abundance even more: your intention. Your energy flows where your attention goes. So let's bring that attention to the heart of what you desire, not with desperation, but with quiet clarity. We often think that we must do more, be more, push harder to receive abundance. But that is the old way. The new way, the gentle, loving way, is to align, to match the vibration of what you desire, not through effort, but through openness. When you bring your hands into this gesture, take a moment to set an intention. You don't have to use complicated words, just let it be sincere. You might say softly in your heart, "I welcome prosperity with ease," or "Abundance flows freely through me." Choose words that feel gentle and true for you. You are not speaking these words to force anything. You are speaking to them to affirm your alignment, to remind yourself that you are already enough, already connected to the source of all that is good. And repeat them. Let them become your inner melody. Just like water smooths stone with repetition, your thoughts, when repeated with love, can smooth the old doubts and fears. Repetition is how we teach our inner self a new truth, not with pressure, but with kindness. Say them slowly, with presence. I am worthy of receiving. Feel the words as you say them. Let them land in your body like seeds planting in fertile soil, and trust that over time those seeds will bloom. You can use these affirmations with the hand gesture whenever you need to reconnect. When fear comes up, when the mind starts to worry, when you feel disconnected, just pause, open your hands, breathe, and affirm, all is well. I am receiving it now. There is no wrong time to do this. Morning, evening, in the middle of a busy day, it doesn't matter. What matters is your sincerity. What matters is that you show up for yourself, again and again. Let's take a moment now to practice together. Sit comfortably. Let your hands rest gently, palms up, fingers relaxed. Take a slow breath in and slowly let it out. Close your eyes if you like. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel the support that is always here. Now, in the silence of your heart, whisper, I open myself to the flow of life. I trust that I am being supported. Abundance flows through me. Breathe those words in. Let them become part of you. Feel the energy in your hands. Feel the soft presence of your body. This is where transformation begins, not in grand gestures, but in quiet moments of connection. Let this be your sacred pause. Let this be the moment you remember how loved you are. The moment you stop waiting for life to change and instead begin to align with its flow. Because abundance is not something we chase, it is something we allow. And when we allow, when we open, soften, trust, life rushes in to meet us with miracles. When you begin to do this regularly, holding your hand in that quiet position of receiving, repeating those gentle truths, breathing into the calm, you will start to notice something happening inside of you. The places that once felt tight and fearful begin to soften. It may not be loud or dramatic, but little by little, your inner world shifts. That shift is what we call healing. That shift is what creates space for the new. Now, as you practice, it's natural for old thoughts to come up. Thoughts that say, "This won't work," or "I've tried everything," or "Maybe others can receive abundance, but not me." Those thoughts are echoes of the past. They are not your truth. They may feel familiar, but they are not your destiny. You are not your past experiences. You are not your fear. You are a powerful, creative being learning to remember the truth of who you are. And the truth is, you are safe, you are loved, you are supported, always. As these old thoughts surface, don't fight them. Don't push them away. Just notice them, thank them, and return to your center. Return to your breath. Return to your hands. Return to your heart. That is your home. This is a beautiful time to bring in a little practice, something simple yet powerful. You might want to try mirror work. Stand before your mirror, look into your own eyes, and say softly, "I am open to receive. I am ready to live in abundance. I trust the flow of life." It may feel strange at first. It may bring up emotion. That's okay. It means the healing is working. You are reaching deep places. You are awakening the parts of you that have been waiting to hear these words. If a mirror feels too much right now, just place a hand on your heart and say the same words. Feel the vibration of love moving through you. That vibration is what opens the door to change. As you continue with this practice, you may begin to see little things shifting. A moment of unexpected kindness, a new idea, a peaceful night's sleep. These are signs that your energy is aligning, that you are beginning to say yes to life. And you don't have to do it all at once. This is not a race. This is a relationship with yourself, with life, with the flow of abundance. Just take one gentle step at a time, one breath, one affirmation, one moment of openness. That is enough. That is powerful. So how do we bring this into our everyday lives? We make it part of our rhythm. Just like brushing your teeth or having a cup of tea, this gesture, this moment of returning to openness, can be something you do throughout the day. In the morning before you rise, sit up gently and place your hands in the receiving posture. Whisper your intention. I am ready to receive. Let that be your first energy of the day. When you face a challenge, instead of tightening up, pause, take a breath. Place your hands in the gesture, even for a few seconds, and realign. Say to yourself, I choose peace. I choose trust. These small moments add up. They begin to reshape your inner world. Before handling money, whether paying a bill or receiving a payment, take a pause. Use the gesture. Speak your affirmation. Money flows to me with ease. I bless all that I give and all that I receive. This brings sacredness into the flow of giving and receiving. It reminds you that you are not just spending, you are circulating abundance, and what you give returns multiplied. If you find yourself anxious or overwhelmed, place your hands in your lap, palms up. Close your eyes, breathe slowly. Tell yourself, I am safe, life loves me. Allow the storm to pass without getting swept away. Even at night before sleep, take a few moments to return to this quiet practice. Let the gesture be your signal to rest, to receive restoration and peace. Say softly, thank you, life, for all you have given me today. I am open to receiving even more tomorrow. Over time, this practice becomes your anchor, your reminder. your gentle way of staying aligned with the truth of who you are. You will notice that the more you relax into this, the more effortlessly life supports you. That's the beauty of spiritual alignment. It doesn't force, it flows. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. You just have to allow it. This is also the time to reflect, to ask yourself gently, where in my life am I still resisting the good? Where am I still telling myself I'm not worthy? What stories am I ready to let go of? Write them down if you feel called. Place a hand over your heart as you breathe with these questions. The answers will come, not always with words, but with feelings, with nudges, with soft shifts. And let's not forget that abundance isn't only about wealth, it's about time, joy, connection, ease, creativity. When you open to abundance, you open to a life of fullness, a life where you are no longer surviving, but thriving, a life where you don't have to rush or prove or exhaust yourself just to feel enough. You begin to trust that everything you need is on its way, that your timing is perfect, that even delays and detours have purpose. You learn to rest in the knowing that you are deeply supported. You don't need to do this alone. The universe is your partner. Your life is not meant to be a struggle. It's meant to be a dance, a flow of giving and receiving, of learning and growing, of loving and being loved. And I want you to know something very important, something many people forget. You are already doing better than you think, just by being here, just by listening, just by being willing to open your heart. You are shifting. Even if nothing has changed on the outside yet, the inside is where it begins. The inside is where the magic lives. So be kind with yourself. Be patient. Be loving. Let the gesture remind you again and again, I am open. I am worthy. I am aligned with the flow of life. Each time you return to this practice, you send a message, not just to the universe, but to yourself. A message that says, I trust you, I love you, I believe in what's possible. And so we come to this moment now, a quiet, powerful space where you have remembered something sacred. You have remembered that you are not separate from abundance. You are not outside the flow. You are the flow. You are part of the ever-giving, ever-receiving nature of life. As you go forward, hold this truth gently in your heart. Let it guide your steps. Let it soften your days. You don't have to force the river. Just let go, open your hands, and allow the blessings to come in. Say softly with me now, I am safe, I am loved, I am ready. Abundance flows to me now, and it does, and it will, because you, dear one, are the open channel through which all good things flow. And so it is.